Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to the channel TMBYN, and in today's video I want to add my opinion to this situation where pretty much people were bullying this woman because I guess of how she ran her business or something like that. I don't know the full extent to the story, but I know that she overall had took her life to online bullying. And it's something that I'm familiar with. Like I feel like once when you put yourself in the entertainment business, yeah, you're gonna have some people out there where they think that their opinion matters so much that they need to sit around you and constantly tell you. And that's why I'm quick to tell people, I'm like, hey, block people, ban people, whatever platform you're on, delete their comments. Don't allow them to have a voice on your platform, and it's going to be a negative voice in the first place. And I know there's going to be people out there that's going to want to argue with that. We're not here for your guys' arguments. There ain't no arguments. There's a person that lost their life, and it's like you want to sit around and try to make it seem like that, oh, my opinion matters. And what's crazy is that flip it, let her state her opinion on something, one ear out the other. But it's a needed thing to have it where it's like, oh, your opinion matters, and then it's like you look up and then you see where this woman's not here with us anymore because people just don't know when to leave stuff alone. That's the part that be tripping me out. Like with my like own personal issues, yeah, I've dealt with that. I've dealt with people where they're like, no, my them saying it where they're like, oh, my opinion matters than your opinion, TMossBoss. I don't care what you say, you need to always listen to me. And it's stuff like that where I'm like, if you think that that's how you're going to be able to survive throughout the world and stuff, like that's how you're going to be able to maintain a 9 to 5, maintain a marriage, maintain, a relationship with your kids, all that stuff. And it's like you're having arguments where it's like a person just doesn't even want to be around you. They don't want to. That should be a wake up call. That should be a sign letting you know, like, maybe I should stop arguing with people. Maybe I should just leave people alone. Maybe I should. And that's the thing where it's like, if you're trying to tell this woman about how, and I imagine it's most likely about her business. I mean, if it was about something else, then it's whatever. It's one of those things where it's like, and you sit down and weigh the scales, like which is more important, her being here or your guys' argument about whatever it is that you wanted to argue about. Because there is one particular post that I've seen, and no, and the people that have been that were bullying her, like they have been getting put on blast, and I'm like, that's good. I'm like, the thing is this, her not being here, and I know people are gonna probably be trying to make it seem like, oh, that's a bad message to put out, harass the harassers. No, the thing is this, it's like she done took her life because of this harassment. So my thing is that it's like, I think that what people need to do is go after these people until they shut down their social media accounts, because it's one of those things where it's like you having a social media account led somebody to taking their life. So you don't need to be on the internet no more. I know there's going to be people out there trying to argue with that, but I'm like, I'm not hearing it. It's either you, yeah, deal with because that's the thing. You can change your name. You can do all these other different things. People are going to find you. Like, that's one thing about the internet. You ain't going to be able to hide or any of that stuff. So, but if people were trying to go off about how she runs her business, you have to sit down and think about it. She's managed to create a business. What have you done? Like, that's something that I've always been big. I've been big on this for a while. It's like asking them hard hitting questions. It's like, compare your life to her life. She's managed to start up a business where she's saving foxes. What have you done with your life? So that's why I'm like, yeah, there's just people out there where they think their opinion matters so much, but it's like they're talking about something that they don't know nothing about. And if they want to sit around and be all like, oh, I know about saving foxes, I know about, then you wouldn't have been sitting around bullying this girl about, oh, how to save a fox or whatever. It's like you would have been running your own business. So that's why I'm like, it trips me out, when people and they want their opinion to matter so much. And it's like, look where it done led. And that's why I'm like, I try to tell people that, with the entertainment business and with content creating, that you have to have thick skin, because there are going to be people out there, they are going to try to get underneath your skin, they're going to try to upset you, they're going to try to, and I've had it where it's like people have done it to me where it's like they didn't try to use like stuff that affected me in my childhood against me and stuff. What else? It's like people have like, yeah, there's some people out there where it's like they just don't need no form of internet access and stuff, and so yeah. But anyways, yeah, rest in peace to Michaela Raines. You know what she went through, she didn't need to go through that. You know, like she should still be here, and it's like that's you know, yeah, just overall like to, you know, the up and coming current, you know, like whichever content creators, it's like that's something where I'm like, if I gotta start teaching classes on that type of stuff, or if you need like a little bit more deep in depth conversation, you know, about like dealing with online harassment, bullying, hate, all that stuff, reach out to me. You know, like I not trying to get into my own personal matters, but it was like, yeah, I was dealing with a hate group for 9 years. So that's why I'm like, yeah, it's one of those things, you know, where you learn to manage it, you learn to maintain it, you realize that you're bigger than your like worst hater and stuff, more so in a fashion where it's like they're not going to be able to outwork me or be better than me and all that stuff. If they sitting around having to constantly talk about me, that's where they're at in life. So, you know, anyways, with that being said, yeah, I'll talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.